it starts with a clap. We back, Debate Locke Podcast, and we're gonna start this one with a little different. The viewers have given us some critiques, and they would like to know a little bit more about us. They want to know more about Ryan specifically because I've been getting my peoples to watch and all that. So Ryan, go first. Tell them a little about yourself, what you got going on in your life right now. We're gonna do this right now. We're gonna do this for every video. What we got going on during the week, like during that current week and stuff.
Yeah, just little like updates in our lives. Well, so a little background. Well, Clay and I went to high school together. That's how we originally know each other. Played basketball, classes, stuff like that. Then I went to Binghamton University college. Graduated 2018. Now I've been working full time, and now I live alone, just doing the I guess the things everyone else is doing. Some things right now currently I'm interested in. I'm really getting into hiking, which is kind of, I feel like I think Clay kind of pokes fun at me sometimes for that, but it's honestly really fun, and it is the middle of the winter, but I've been getting out. So far in January I've hiked 30 miles, I think.
Oh, that boy keeping track.
Yeah, because I have an app that like tracks my GPS location, so I can like mark my trails, and because I'll be trying different parks, and I right now I live up in upstate New York, so there's a lot of nice trails, and honestly the winter hikes are pretty cool, like hiking in the snow, and it's really quiet because a lot of the animals are like hibernating or gone. It's just, I don't know, it's weird, but it's nice, it's relaxing. It's nice to get outside because I work an office job, so
Oh, that's probably why.
yeah, I don't get out that much. Other than that, yeah, doing a lot of video games, chilling, watching. I got Disney Plus. I've been into all the Nat Geo documentaries and watching through
Star Wars. That Mandalorian, boy.
Star Wars, and yeah, I wanted to get through all the Star Wars first, and then I started watching it again because I got my girlfriend to watch with me, so I'll get to the Mandalorian eventually.
That's fine. All right, so Ryan went a little too in depth. I'm not gonna tell y'all that much about me. Like I don't want y'all tracking me down where I'm at and all that. But I went to Stony Brook University. Graduated and all that. Currently in law school. We're trying to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to help people. We're trying to get to the bag. We're trying to do things simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? Get to the bag is a very here and there phrase. Can mean get to the money, get to your success. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that success. Right now, I'm currently living a plant-based lifestyle for a week. You know what I'm saying? Lost about 5+ pounds. Feeling a little more energized, more focused during the day. Not gonna lie. But yeah, you know what I mean? I got several interests right now, trying to stream, trying to put content out, videos. Podcast is one of the favorite things, though, because it just really gets us going. And, yeah, as you said, we went to high school together, played baseball together when we was in, like, second grade, though.
That's right.
Every time. We dead forget. Have the picture. Do I have the picture in my room? Nah, I don't got that picture. That picture's mad old. But, yeah, so we're going to get into this one. This one we're talking about what the world is going to be like in 20 years. Now, we got a few topics we want to talk about if we think it's going to be like it or not. 3 specific options. And then I found a list that's mad funny about, like, what people think the future is going to be like certain innovations. So we're going to go down that, talk about if we think it's possible or it's not possible. So now, the first topic is whether or not cars will be flying by the year 2040. Brian, what do you think?
Okay, well, I think someone will make some sort of flying car. I don't think they'll ever actually be like used as like a thing. I don't think they'll ever really be a thing. I just don't think it's that like practical.
And Elon we trust. I believe.
Yeah, what do you think?
I believe that first of all, I think there's flying cars already. But they don't want us to know that. Now, the thing about having flying cars is that there's so many leaps and bounds that would have to happen for people to see them outside. Unless they're gradually changed from regular cars to flying cars where they're pretty much hovering instead of actually flying. Because if there's flying stuff, you're gonna have to have flying laws, flying taxes on the cars, unless they're just consider them flying mobiles. So if they consider them the same sphere of like flying a private jet or flying a private little commercial aircraft. But I'm gonna go with there will be flying cars in 2020, 2040, 2040. And it's just that
Like they will be used or they will exist.
I think 100% they will exist.
Okay.
Now, being used, I think it would be such a great thing for them to be used because we originally, we from Long Island. If there was a natural disaster, we are dying. There is no escape. We have one route of escape. We can go west. We can go on the LIE, the Sunrise Highway, or the Southern State or Northern State. Actually, I think those go north and south. So LIE or Sunrise Highway. Yeah, that is going. That's those roads are traffic crazy every day from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
All day.
Probably even a little more. Now imagine if we all had to get off because it was a tsunami. Clipped. It's clipped. So if someone, I hope that someone is really like proposes to the government like we need this blah 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 because if they have a new fuel source as well, the government could try to make money off that. So they're gonna be looking into it. Insurance companies, they're gonna be ready for that because they want to get more. They're gonna have to be insured, especially and stuff like that. So the money is there for those automobiles. Now, the environmentalists, if that fuel is bad, they might stop that from happening. But sad to say, I don't think environmentalists have enough play in it because we pretty much going through global warming right now, and it's like I don't see global warming stopping. I mean, I hate to be what's that word?
Pessimistic.
Pessimist. I hate to be it, but unless major changes happen, it's not going to stop.
Yeah, we're gonna see 2040.
Are we gonna see 2040? Are we gonna see it? But yeah, I think like I want to like the brain in me wants to say no. There's not gonna be flying cars, but I really believe there will be flying cars.
I don't think so. I think there might be a prototype, but I just don't think they'll ever. Like I think it's almost a stretch trusting people driving now.
Oh yeah.
Imagine people driving through the air. I think what might happen is like I've seen some people. I think someone did like a working like prototype of basically a personal drone where basically you're riding a drone like but it's a giant drone like it's a motorcycle almost. And I think maybe if they made those like hover bikes almost, maybe like kind of like a personal like hover bike. That's
okay.
That's the
closest
to
thing. It's called the Aeromobile, and it reaches 160 kilometers on the ground. And as a plane, it travels 200 kilometers. That's not that big of a difference. So that might be understandable for like the government agencies if it's not going that dramatically faster. But to your argument that you don't trust people to drive them, the training course to fly a plane isn't that extensive. Like there's people that you go to
but I mean
training.
But I think people fly now like on the assumption that there's not that much traffic. Like
that's true. There's not air traffic.
As soon as there's more traffic, like it's just a whole nother level. Like you can't have planes flying everywhere. Like air traffic control is already like the job of air traffic control at like an airport is already insane. Like I can't imagine. I don't even know. Unless we just completely trust it to like an AI or like a computer system.
AI.
That when you get once you get in your flying car, it tells you okay, you can, or maybe honestly, if it just took over completely, that would make more sense to me. But I don't think a manually controlled car, unless a system told you okay, you can fly at this altitude because no other cars are going to be at that altitude. Like I just think there's too much into it. Not leaving out even the whole part of like the actual thrust of the car, like that's a huge hurdle too. like the amount of force it takes to lift a car.
That's true. That's true. That is very true. A lot of people don't realize that though.
I think
That's like Back to the Future. You had to go how fast? 77 miles per hour to get the car in there?
88.
88, 88.
Yeah, well, as far as cars though, real quick before I move on, that I think the way that we should go, and I think it might happen, is kind of mass like electric cars like working together in kind of like I guess you call it like a hive mind, where maybe in your neighborhoods like you control your car, but you get to the highway, like your car just takes over and it just like slots in behind another car, and it's just a train of cars on a highway that are all traveling the same speed, and they're all like communicating to each other, so they all know when someone has to get off. They like make just enough space to let them off, like, and that would cut down on so much traffic.
Yo, chill. That idea is too fire.
It's
people might steal that.
I know. I'm sure people have already thought of it. If I've thought of it, they've already thought of it.
You never know.
I'm pretty.
But we could go on for this for a very long time. But it's funny you said AI. Because that's the next topic right here. To what extent will AI be incorporated in our lives by 2040? Just to rattle off a few, I think homes, AI. You could program it to do various things. Set the alarm at a certain time, heat the basement at a certain time, cook the food, take it out. I think stoves and refrigerators are going to be next to each other as one unit, and you can transfer the food from the refrigerator to the oven. I think that the majority, because if any of you, the viewers, if you've been to California, the amount of Teslas on the road is ridiculous. I think that's going to jump astronomically, and I think that people are pretty much going to get in the car, get right in the back seat, tell your car where to go. It's going to bring you there. But the most see, that's regular stuff. I'm pretty much sure that all the viewers, you guys probably agree with most of that stuff. That's regular stuff. But I want to give a very controversial topic, because there's been AI humans been created. They've been prototypes. They were able to hold conversations and such. What is the over under, or what do you think is it more likely or more likely not that you know someone with an artificial significant other? Is that, you think that's likely in 2040?
I think it's likely now.
Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know. That is a very intense topic right there. That is so scary.
I think it'll happen sooner than 2040. I think because they're gonna make robots that are like have AI minds, and are also robots that you can do whatever you want to them. And I think people are gonna pay a lot of money for them. I mean, it's out there, so I think people are gonna do it. People have money; they're gonna spend it on it. I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're gonna spend that money. Now, what do you think the extent of those significant others are gonna be? Like, do you think they can carry out daily activities in the home as well? Can they drive you to your job and drive home?
That would be in 2040 maybe, because as of now, I feel like all we can really imagine now is that they're just like someone to like have a conversation with.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the future, that would be cool.
Cool.
To have like an assistant.
To have robots going around doing regular stuff.
Yo, iRobot. Hey,
yo, can you go by the store and pick robots going to the store buying stuff?
Yeah.
All right, so viewers, so far I think cars are gonna be flying. Ryan thinks there's going to be artificial intelligence, manned robots, fully conforming in society. Because you know what? If they start doing some crazy stuff, there's gonna be laws that like you pretty much gotta treat them with equality, equal opportunity. They're gonna be applying for jobs. They're gonna be taking people's jobs. They're gonna be going.
I think by 2040, maybe we have like personal care robots that help with like sick or like the elderly. I think that's probably like the first implementation, or some rich person's like servant or something.
All right, so
That's
now let's get to the last topic. The last topic of our little um yeah. So our last one is right now Amazon's in the they're in the business of creating same day shipping by having drones drop things off your front doorstep. I think that's insanely dangerous. Excuse me, you never know. Your kids or your little brother or sister might be coming in home from school and get clocked on the head from a box. But I think in 2040, 100% it's going to be a thing. And Ryan was poking fun at the idea of, I don't even know what to call it, but deliveries from something that you aren't buying yet, but you are going to buy. So pretty much scheduled purchases is being at your door.
well, yeah, an easy way to the first thing they probably do is once your fridge is like hooked up to the internet, once your bathroom is hooked up to the internet, once they see that you're low on toilet paper or
So we're talking smart homes. We're talking
yeah,
smart homes right now.
yeah,
100% smart homes, automatic.
yeah, yeah, because it's just yeah, you're low on eggs, they'll have eggs shipped to your door. Like it's I don't know. The logistics about drones though is interesting because like where are they launching from? Are they like long range drones? I didn't look into the what you saw about the Amazon trying to do it.
I almost didn't want to look into it. That's not the Noah for telling me about that. Don't want to. I did look into it for a second, but I don't want. It's called like Amazon Air, I believe.
Because
it's
they're already they're already trying to get their warehouses everywhere.
Oh, they have a lot of warehouses. They have warehouses like all over. You just think you're getting. My thing is how they're getting stuff from Japan to the warehouse in 2 days. That makes no sense.
Planes.
That's true. Well, Jeff Bezos, richest man in the world. So he is the richest, right? Is he still?
I think so. Well, I mean, didn't he get divorced?
True, but I think he still is the richest even after the divorce. Yeah, you got any more of those that scary drone situation? Shall we get into the list?
Oh yeah, let's take a look at that list.
All right. Let's get the list up. So one of the first things on the list that I think is a really cool idea. This crazy idea. This let me give a little credit for the list first. This is from Innovation Bound Tumblr. Just searched it up, came across this list, thought it was crazy. So basically, we're just gonna wrap with a few off. You guys let us know what you think. First thing on this list, and this was made in July 2013, which is so crazy because like I'm sure you making this list in 2013, you're like 2020, this stuff is gonna be there. But okay, so first thing on the list, self-cleaning clothes, 2040. You think it's gonna be a thing or no?
I just don't see how that works.
Well, think about it. Dry cleaning is it's like a little wand thing they have, and they like mist your clothes, kind of. I believe that's how dry cleaning works.
Yeah. Well, I could see some sort of unit that cleans your clothes for you, but I don't know about the clothes cleaning themselves.
That would be such a fire invention, though. That would be amazing. 2040, I don't think that's gonna be ready though. Next thing, garbage cans that recycle trash. What do you think?
I don't really get that one. Yeah.
Basically, I would assume you put stuff in the What? Oh, I think I read it wrong at first. Garbage cans that can recycle the trash, so they can reuse the garbage and turn it into reusable things.
To make
I'm
more
guessing.
garbage cans?
Nah, I don't think that's gonna be a thing. But I do believe we might have some self-sorting garbage cans by 2040.
Yeah.
Things that could separate the garbages, compress things, and compact things by themselves. I think that's most definitely a possibility. Next thing I think that's interesting on here is smartphones and smart devices being able to be wireless routers themselves. So they're able to extend and boost Wi-Fi signals. What do you think about that?
Um, Probably. I don't know. I think it's. You don't think so?
No way. You think they're going to give away free Wi-Fi like that, man? They did not want people projecting Wi-Fi around like that.
I mean,
That's definitely too much money.
you would just be like like passing your signal along. I mean, you can do that now. You can make your phone a hotspot.
Yeah, but
It would just be doing it all the time, so that service everywhere is just.
exactly. But people pay extra to do that with hotspots.
Do they?
Yeah,
How do you pay extra?
it's a part of your plan. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Like be able to have a mobile hotspot. Now this one is just so funny to me. This one is shoes that clean the ground. You know how innovative and groundbreaking that would be? You could definitely just be dancing in your kitchen, cleaning the floor, mopping, cleaning outside. What do you think about that one?
It's just that one combined with the next one. It's
The
pretty
next
good.
one is grounds that can clean your shoes. I think this was actually going to be a thing though. Like you have a little mobile or like a little shoe wash, like instead of car wash, shoe wash, and you walk through it and it's cleaning your shoes. Like and it's cleaning your shoes. You don't think that's gonna be a thing?
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like. I mean, how many people really would? I mean, I guess if it was just there, people would walk through it. So I don't know how many people go out of the way to wash their shoes.
No, not much.
Like it's probably a pretty small like demographic.
Yeah, demographic. Listen to this one. This right here is dumbfire, and I think that it's gonna be a thing. It just poses a little risk of like fires and stuff. But this one is a smartphone that brews your coffee just before your alarm goes off.
I think
I
they
think
might have that. I think you can set your coffee to turn on like at a
that
certain
coffee
time.
maker must be bread.
It's probably you could probably do a Keurig.
I've never seen a timer induced Keurig though.
I think it's out there.
Wow. As I'm reading the list, there are some things that are like,
Already a thing.
yeah. So it's
Yep.
kind of when people project their futures into it stuff. Um, wow. Clothing that heats up as you move. That seems a little dangerous. What do you think?
I don't get what's the purpose of it heating up. Like if it's cold if it's cold out.
Like a walking popcorn kernel?
I mean, I guess if it's cold out, but I feel like that kind of doesn't that happen anyways? Because like you heat up if you move more. I don't know. Paint that changes hue when hit by sound waves.
That's what I was just looking at.
That could be fire.
Crazy. That sounds a little crazy.
GPS for pets. They put chips in pets nowadays.
Yeah. But I think they did back then too. That's what I'm trying to figure out with the GPS. Oh! Is it GPS for pets so they can find their way back home? Like it tells them how to go back home?
What? What did you think?
I don't know. That's a good one though. Oh, let's see. Let's get one more good one. Oh, a sink that doubles as a dishwasher. Do you think that will be a thing?
I don't know, cause I feel like even if someone came up with, like saw someone on Shark Tank, pitching a sink that's a dishwasher, like does that make its way into like every American home? Like I don't know.
Yeah, it does because it combines two things into one. You don't have to have a whole cupboard space of dishwasher. You can just
What does it look like?
I would assume it's a sink, and it's like a dry rack in the sink. You probably could just do that yourself. I'm not gonna lie. like glue a dry rack into your sink.
Yeah.
Wait, I remember one more before we wrap it up, and everybody just add their little inputs and all that. Self-foldable clothes. What do you guys think about that one? Because that one will help me out a lot. My bed over there got a lot of clothes on it right now. I don't want to fold it. Self-foldable clothes. Does that make it into everyday homes? Does it make it into homes?
It could. I don't know.
What about a dryer? No, a washing machine that dries the clothes right after. Will that be in 2040? Right now, I feel like we're doing Shark Tank. We're giving y'all too many ideas. So we're going to wrap it up on that one. The washing machine that dries clothes. That's fire. All right, someone make that for me before I do it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This one was mad fun, not going to lie. We had a whole bunch of technical difficulties before we got this going.
Yeah.
We spent about an hour trying to get this to y'all. We didn't know what was going on. We figured it out. Clay-Band's out. We're gonna get on the stream. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. We're gonna play some video games right now. We're gonna decompress from our long weeks. You know what I'm saying? Ryan still got a long week tomorrow because his schedule is all weird and all that. But
Yeah.
Catch y'all next Sunday. This is dropping Sunday. Might even drop it Saturday night, but we're gonna be spamming it on Sunday on all the socials so y'all can see it. Tune in, give us some support, give us some input. What you got to say, Ryan, to the people?
Yeah, give us any feedback. Think of some crazy ideas that you think are gonna come true in the future, and maybe we'll come back and do another episode maybe further down in the future or something.
The first person that finishes this video and comments, "I watched the whole thing," you're our next guest, and you can bring your idea to the table. Bam, we out on that one. We out.
All right.